Thanks for tuning in to Purdue Student News. I'm Christina Van Zelst. Today's story is all about the CoRec, and we have our reporter Kate Workman over there to give you the full story. So Kate, how's it looking over there?
That's right, Christina. We're here at the CoRec on this beautiful evening, and we're going to go inside. We're going to do an interview with a facility manager. We're going to get some tips from gym goers, and I think that by the end, the Purdue student population is going to have some really good tips on how to maneuver through the CoRec. Hello, we are here with Max Lowe. He's a facility manager for the CoRec, and we are here to ask him some questions about this facility. So first, Max, what advice can you give students who feel kind of intimidated about coming to the CoRec for the first time?
Well, one thing to remember is always come with a friend, since especially if it's a friend who is more experienced in working out, so that there's someone to show you the ropes and stuff. But also if you plan to come alone, there is always a fitness consultant available who can teach you the equipment that you need and the workouts that is suitable for your body.
Okay, and there's also people like you walking around in yellow shirts if you need any help. Okay, sounds good. Okay, Max, so the second question is, what kind of classes are offered for students here at Purdue to take at the CoRec?
Well, the CoRec offers a lot of classes such as group exercises, personal training, and learn to play. Group exercise classes are classes designated to have a group of students come in and exercise together, such as cycling, Zumba, work dances, and kickboxing. Personal training is where you have a personal trainer training you how to lift or just to lose weight or to meet your goals that you set. Finally, learn to play is to teach you how to do certain exercises like Zumba, also like work dances, just so you can get a feel of what the classes are, and then you feel more comfortable doing them.
Awesome, so a lot of classes to take. And are these classes totally free, or is there something that you need to do to sign up for these classes?
Well, these classes are all separate in charge, so you have to go up to the front desk and ask for certain classes, and they'll let you know what the prices are.
Okay, very cool. Okay, Max, so what are the hours of the CoRec facility?
Well, we open Monday to Friday from 5:30 a.m. all the way to midnight. On Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 12 midnight, and on Sundays from 10 a.m. to midnight too.
All right, and so for busy college students like us, what is the best time to come to avoid the most people, the busiest hours? What's the best time to come?
Well, the peak hours are usually at between 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. So if you want to avoid these times, would be the best. But I usually come around, say, 10 a.m. to noon, and that's usually pretty mellow. Or if you want to come in the morning, if you're able to, that'd be perfect too.
Sounds good. Okay, so now I want to know, do off-campus students have to pay for parking in the CoRec parking lot?
Well, if you have a parking permit from the Purdue University, then you don't have to pay for parking. All you do is come between any time of the day. But if you don't have a parking permit, you can only park at the Purdue CoRec parking lot after the hours of 5 p.m.
Sounds good. Very good to know. So now I want to know what your favorite part is of the CoRec. It could be an area, facility, whatever. What's your favorite part of the CoRec?
Well, my favorite part of the CoRec is the hours. I can always come in whenever I want, and also it open during the break hours, which is perfect because since I'm always here over break. And favorite area I would say would be the basement, since that's where all the equipment are, like weightlifting and cardio. So you can do everything, all your workouts in one place in the basement.
Sounds good. I'll have to try some of those things out. Well, thank you very much for your time, Max. A lot of good information about the CoRec, and hopefully I'll see you around the CoRec sometime.
Yeah, will do.
Thank you. Now we're here inside the CoRec to get some tips from some gym goers. First we're going to be with Carl, then we're going to be with Tyler, and Carl's going to give you some tips on lockers.
All right, so my tip is to use these lockers here. So these lockers are placed all over the CoRec, but most people usually go to the first floor or the lower floors to use the lockers. So my tip is to come up here to the fourth floor, where a lot of these lockers are open and it's not as difficult to find one. So they're really easy to use. All you do you take whatever you want to put in there, just stuff it in, and close it, and pick whatever code you want. So here I've just picked 000 just to remember it. And then you can turn the lock and then just change it to something else, and then it's going to be locked. And when you're ready to come back get your stuff after you work out, you just come in, put in the code that you put in, then unlock it, and there you go.
So one of the good things about coming to the CoRec is you don't always have to bring all of your gear with you. As you can see behind here, you can rent things with your student ID, such as different kinds of balls like volleyballs, basketballs, and you can even rent towels for just $1, all with your student ID. When you're ready to go for a run at the CoRec, there are plenty of treadmills here for you to use, but my favorite kind are these here. As you can see, it has a really nice ledge, and you can put your phone right up here and watch Netflix or YouTube and make your run not so long. And down here we have some nice buttons on either side to easily adjust the incline or the speed of the treadmill as you run. And also, they also have really comfortable treads at the bottom here. And so when you're going for that long run, your feet are not going to hurt at all.
We're here with Cameron, and he's going to give us some tips about the tracks.
Well, usually I like to run on this track that you see behind us, but sometimes it gets really, really crowded and it's really hard to run around people. So if you just come outside of this track, you can go up these stairs right up here, and then there's another track that not a lot of people know about that's almost always got nobody on it, and it's a little bit shorter than this track, but I prefer to run with less people and not have to run around people, so I'll go up to this one if it gets really busy. Ends up being a lot better time.
So here I am with Taylor and Tanner, and they're going to tell us what their favorite part is about the CoRec facility.
I just like the weights and the rock wall, and that's about all I do.
My favorite part's probably the rock wall. It's a lot of fun.
Sounds good. Thanks, boys. I'm here with Kelsey and Madeline, and I just asked them what their favorite part of the CoRec is.
My favorite part would have to be the different variety of all the machines and everything that they have going on.
Okay.
The sun is my favorite part.
Sounds good. And what class are you guys waiting for right now?
We're waiting for Turbo X right now, or Turbo Kick.
Sounds good. Thanks. I'm here with Ellen and Justin, and what's your guys' favorite part of the CoRec?
I really like this area, and I also like the rock wall. I think it's fun.
Yeah, I think about the same. I like this area a lot, as well as the rock climbing wall.
Cool, thanks. I'm here with Kat, and I just wanted to ask you, what is your favorite part about the CoRec?
My favorite part about the CoRec is that there's a lot of different machines that you can try, different workouts like the TRX machine.
I'm here with Kevin today, and I just wanted to ask him what his favorite part is about the CoRec.
My favorite part about the CoRec is being able to come up here and play basketball with strangers and just have a great time with people I don't know.
Well, that's it tonight at the CoRec. We got some really good tips, a lot of good information, and I really think that a lot of people are going to come here. Back to you at the studio, Christina.
Thanks, Kate. That's crazy. There's so many different things I didn't even know about the CoRec. But thank you, everyone, for tuning in, and we hope to see you next time.